But the frontrunner is Roy Moore, a 70-year-old former Chief Justice of Alabama's Supreme Court. He was suspended from his post last year, after bucking the U.S. Supreme Court ruling that legalized same-sex marriage. On his campaign website, Moore says he was upholding the sanctity of marriage as between one man and one woman. That's one of his tamer statements. Here are some of his more incendiary remarks. Earlier this week, CNN dredged up an 12-year-old video of Moore on C-SPAN 2, in which pundit Bill Press grilled Moore on his views on homosexuality. Homosexual conduct should be illegal, yes, Moore said. He then made a remark likening homosexuality to having sex with animals. Do you know that bestiality, the relationship between man and beast, is prohibited in every state? He asked. You mean homosexuality is same thing as bestiality? Press replied. He then broke out in verse, babies piled in dumpsters, abortion on demand. Oh, sweet land of liberty, your house is on the sand. In a meeting with Alabama Republicans in July, Moore was asked by one attendee about Sharia law in the U.S. The notion that Islamic law is a threat to the U.S. judicial system is a relatively old conspiracy theory. I've seen a lot in the news about Sharia law, and Muslims demanding break times to do their prayers and wanting to have their laws oversee our laws, and I just wonder how you plan to deal with that, the woman asked him, according to the Huffington Post. False religions like Islam, who teach that you must worship this way, are completely opposite with what our First Amendment stands for, he replied.